but I can't talk about it since we're live now.
Well, I'm sure it's made it in. Or I mean, it's allegedly setting up the meeting, but I feel like it starts pretty quick. So we'll see what they heard.
It's giving me an option to leave meeting. That sounds like a good one.
Stupid ass. You're not leaving no fucking meeting.
Bye.
Hello, YouTubes. My God, we are back. Um, listen, we made it.
We're doing it. Look, like everything in this world, it's always a little wonky, it's a little struggle, but it's worth it. Okay, and that's what the Gay Power Half Hour is. It's ultimately worth it, guys.
It's ultimately worth it. Yeah. Moderation helps everyone feel safe.
What is that me?
I don't know. Listen, listen, YouTube. Don't forget your roots. You were very unsafe.
Seriously.
Right.
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have had Donald Trump in the first place. You and Zuckerberg, okay?
Does anyone remember you like early YouTube? Like it wasn't like, oh gosh, they keep telling me to manage moderators. Listen, not enough.
They're telling you to shush. They're like, you don't remind us that we hosted Alex Jones for fucking decades. Yeah, well, you did YouTube.
Do you know that we have 69 subscribers here on our YouTube page?
No more.
That seems fitting.
Yeah, we're gonna suck each other's dick at the same time. 69 fans.
Yikes. It's good to see you again, YouTube. And by YouTube, we mean Alan Strickland Williams. What is the word of the day on your mug, Casey? Do we have a case of the Mondays?
Brother.
Oh my God, it's hard.
Seems appropriate. Huh? Tony, remember, we're brothers. Brothers from different mothers. That means that you and I share the same blood, and that blood is tainted.
Yes, it's undetectably tainted. I was searching for my weed, and for some reason, they put it behind me.
I'm trying to sit on it. You love it so much. Trying to booty bump your weed this early in the morning, Tony.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read this text real quick.
Okay.
I think I'm off the hook for something tomorrow. Hold on. Hey, I don't think I'm going to force this category Friday. Yeah, it's kind of right now that I have better understanding of what's calling for. Let me know how much you spent on makeup stuff, and I'll. I haven't spent a thing. Let's still plan to connect in. Oh my God. Oh, yay. My Friday is free. Oh, I love that for me. Oh, I love that for me so much. I was supposed to do I was supposed to paint a little boy in drag. Danny. You know Danny.
Yeah, I love Danny.
Love Danny. But I'm off the hook now. And I didn't even go to the makeup store, but I still need to go to the makeup store. Ugh. Anyway, sorry. Hi. Oh my God, we're live on YouTube. Oh, I forgot. But that's great. I'm so glad I don't have to, but I still have to go to the makeup store. But now I don't have to do makeup at 6. Oh, wait, now I can go to dinner. That's what we can do.
Right? Great.
Yeah, great. Yeah. All right.
Are you you can go to dinner with everyone?
Yeah,
you were the one thing that we were waiting on? The one person? I didn't mean thing. I didn't mean to turn you to
but that's what you said.
Personificate you. Yeah, I did. That's how I feel. You're just a thing to me, a plaything. I'm happy that you're going to be around to play with.
Are you ready to go to this podcast so you can go to work?
Yeah, 1 second. No, not just yet. Because
oh my God, are you doing a business text message?
Yeah.
God damn it, Casey.
And then, wait, what time are we going to do dinner on Friday? Hi, everyone on YouTube. It's really nice to see you. It's really been a long time, and I miss you so much. What time are we going to do work on Friday?
I think 6. Oh, my God. We're not doing this right now.
6 is too early. I have to work until then.
Well, I don't know what time it is. I'm just making up a fucking word.
Okay.
YouTube, I'm really sorry for this. See, this is what you're trying to monitor. This is what you want us to fucking keep in check. Us checking our schedules. to see if we can go to dinner. All right, Casey. Do you have an opener for us? Because we have to do a podcast.
I do.
All right. So I'm gonna give you a countdown.
Hold on one sec. Okay.
I'll tell you, my life is spent waiting for Casey Lai.
Okay.
3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gay Power Half Hour, the only gay podcast on the internet that's just like the Obamas at the DNC this week, because one of us is an aging nice guy and the other is a pissed off woman of color. With your two Judes, Casey Lai and Obama herself.
Hi, I'm Tony Soto. Feeling fresh, feeling fine. We
Looking
made it.
good.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Feeling good. Feeling good that I think I'm about to get this deformity fixed.
You say deformity, no one can see it except yourself. So it's
I
really,
didn't say
are you sure
deformity.
it's not a mental deformity? Huh?
I did
Maybe
not
it's
say-
a mental deformity.
No, I do believe it has deformed my brain. I think you are correct, but I am not saying deformity flippant. You know, I'm not being glib about deformity. Deformity was a word that showed up in the medical notes after my ER visit.
Yeah, no, it's a technical term for what you is, and that is deformed. I don't want to argue with a doctor. I respect scientists. I just want that your brain is the thing that's ugly. You're still beautiful.
Well, that's why I have to keep the face beautiful, because what's inside is just all mucky and gross.
Disgusting.
Did we pod last week?
Nah, I don't know.
I don't remember either. Well, anyway, we're back. Hi, Case. How are you? You've
I'm doing
been
all right.
working a whole lot.
Yeah, life is different. Life has changed.
Casey used to be a performer. Like, he used to be someone who would be on stage. He would get applause.
Sometimes.
And now he is corporate cop.
Hold on a second. I'm still bookable. Okay, you can book me. I can show up. I can do the shows. No one's asking, Tony. I was asked. You know what? I just want to let me get to. Hold on.
Oh, no, you're right. Okay, sorry.
You asked me to do a show. Last minute, someone bailed. I didn't, because I am busy. I didn't respond within 10 minutes, and the offer was off the table. Within 10 minutes. As someone who has been in the performing community for many years, you got to give people a half an hour to answer.
Half hour, not
Half
best
hour.
friends. No.
You have to. But you get a whole day.
No.
I know it's last minute, but you cast about without even giving me a chance.
No, Casey Lai. All right, you might be correct. But I figured after 10 minutes that I was still going to be waiting for you. And I'm like, I can't. I have to. I'm not the producer of Learn the Words. Okay, it's not me.
You're just some panicky host all of a sudden? That doesn't sound like you either.
It's Maxwell Esposito, who is the producer of the show. And you know what? She can be a bit uppity. So I want to make sure she is happy, you know?
I just want you all people to know out there too. You know, I get a lot of flack out of that mouth, and I want you to hear what just happened. He is the type of person who talks a big game about supporting the people, the little people, and then here he is calling the people who work for him uppity.
Wait.
He's calling Italians uppity. Have you heard that? Did you hear that? He calls gay Italians uppity. You know what we've been through? Do you know what gay Italians have been through?
Oh my God! Yeah, you
we
share all the
worked
time.
this hard. We worked this hard and sweated this much every day of our lives. Sweat every day of our lives to be called uppity by some deformed, flailing about Latino.
This is how the race war begins.
This is how the race war begins. Two uppity races up in each other's business.
Do you miss it? Do you miss being on the stage? And don't say that you were like, I mean, here's the thing. Right before you started this job, you were in love with comedy again.
I'm a very funny person and I love comedy. And I love people laughing at my jokes, and I love getting the thoughts out of my head into people's minds, you know, changing the world bit by bit, show by show. But do I miss? I mean, it's one of those things like I'm performers. The last couple of years, let's be honest about this. The pandemic ruined performing for me, and it was a lot of fits and starts to get back to like starting, and it just was. I mean, this is the most honest we've talked about it in this way. It was exhausting, and comedy is not that fun. What's the only comics that we know that are like happy with their lives are people who are pretty successful, and a lot of those people are not happy. Some of the more successful ones are the least happiest ones. And so I don't know. I was just constantly banging my head against the wall. I'm not done with it. I told myself I was doing a year of this job without asking any questions or trying to get more time, more free time. And I'm doing that. And it's going to recalibrate. My life will recalibrate. And I was thinking about it last night. Like I'm not actively feeling super creative in a way that is not, like in the past when I was like, needing art to live, like literally as my life, like, and my money, periods of feeling blocked creatively made me existentially.
This job hasn't helped
angsty.
lift that.
Well, I'm too busy.
Not doing.
Yeah, no. What I mean is I don't give a fuck right now, and that's good. And I'm just allowing that to be part of this cycle. Of not worrying. My brain hasn't changed, still very fun. I'm the funniest person at work. Ask anyone. They'll definitely tell you that I'm the real comedian. I'm the star.
Being the funniest person in the kitchen, office, though, is, listen.
Santa Monica.
Listen, that's like the equivalent of like, I now do community theater because I had to move back home.
And what's wrong with moving back home to do community theater? I was chatting with a woman who is the wife of one of my coworkers who has lived in this town for a long time and is a comedian and puts on shows and has been an actress. And she was like, there's nothing wrong. You're still that performer. You're still a comedian. Sorry that you're making a little bit more money than all of your friends. She didn't say that, and neither did I, but I put it in there. Why are they so jealous of you? She didn't say that either, and but it's fun to say.
Yeah, no one is, right? You know that, right?
You're not jealous. Literally, nothing's changed.
Is, right?
The only thing that's changed is my room is more cluttered because I don't have time to clean it.
Yeah, that ship is still sinking. Okay, so
it's rising. It's being shot out of the water. Some ghost ship now. Speaking of ships sinking in the water.
Oh my God, what's sinking?
I don't know. Wasn't there that billionaire who died from a water spout?
Oh my God. Oh my God. So first of all, I thought I heard it as like a passing talking head, news anchor being like, American billionaires die in yacht due to water spout. And I was like, oh, who cares? But then you told me that they were fraudsters that were recently acquitted.
The itsy bitsy billionaire climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and killed all of his friends. Yeah, I don't need to make light.
I mean, but who cares? Like, here's the thing. Like, according to, I mean, honestly, whatever weird religion you want to cater to,
that's karma.
The gods are humble, or
what's crazy about this story?
They don't like the rich. You know what I mean? Your gods don't like the rich. They're not fans of the rich.
I'll tell you which god doesn't like the rich. It's Neptune. Neptune has been killing billionaires left and right. Neptune's the god of the sea.
Is that the sea?
That's the sea god. He took out that billionaire in the submarine run.
Yeah.
Now he's taking out billionaires on super yachts. He's sending killer whales to take down people in the yachts outside of Portugal.
Yeah, but I say this recently acquitted fraudsters, now dead billionaires in Italy. Did the skies not look gray? You know what I mean? Like,
you're saying that they should have known better?
Here's the thing. I know that when I go
to Mexico, asking for it.
When I go to Mexico, if I want to do an excursion, one of those things where they take you up in the boat with the fucking parachute and shit, that they will not do that.
Paragliding?
They will not do that if it looks stormy. You know what I mean?
Water spouty.
Yeah. If it looks water spouty. So I'm sorry. Did it look water spouty? Did you think, billionaires, that your yacht was going to be infallible over there in the ocean, which we don't even know what's in the ocean. You know what I mean? We know a very small percentage of what's in the ocean. Like, did you try to Kobe this? Did you try to be like,
Wow.
oh, we
Kobe
can
just
like we can oh, it's foggy, but don't worry, it's just over the mountain, so we can make it. Did we do that? Like, because
a lot
that's
happened.
silly.
A lot has happened in that comment. One, you did bring up the third anniversary of Kobe's death, R.I.P. to one of our greatest athletes, acquitted
Yeah.
of
First of all,
major crime. Ever. Can you keep it out? He bounced back. She was lying. Everyone knows that. It helps when you die to get away with things. That two. Did they not know better? As someone unlike you who grew up, I'm of the sea. You know, I grew up in the
Oh
ocean
my
state.
god!
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you've been on a
we
lot of
didn't have a boat.
yachts,
My grandfather
have
had a boat. We
you?
didn't have yachts. Yeah,
You've
we
been on a
had
lot.
yachts.
You've been
I
on a
don't
lot
have
of
yachts.
yachts,
I'm
did
of the
you?
sea. I'm a person of the sea. A
Yeah.
sea person, if you
How
will.
many yachts were
A
you on?
child of
Why?
Neptune. You can call me a child of Neptune.
I know that you're someone who will stand in the water and cry in it. I know that.
I'm a water sign. I'm a Scorpio. If you look, you're an air sign. You wouldn't understand it.
I'm fire sign, baby.
I'm sorry, you're a fire sign. You're a
I'll fucking
Sagittarius.
put you out, bitch.
Yes, and you're the most Sagittarius, revolutionary to your core, to your detriment. I mean, and I love that about you, and all the things. But I was talking about this water spouts. Oh, you can't tell when a water spout's going to come all the time. It's like a tornado. You know, you can like they appear sometimes, and
Well, then
maybe
good. Then it was
the barometric pressure was.
Then it was a quote unquote act of God, and we're better for it. Like,
crazier. I forgot the craziest part of the story.
Yeah.
The other guy that he was acquitted with a week earlier died.
Of what?
Like a car crash or like a heart attack. Or
That'll
like
get you wherever.
I don't know what it was. Final destination for billionaire fraudsters from the UK.
You know, I feel just as ambivalent about this as I do like when a whale takes out a big ship. You know what I mean? I'm like, good. Like, who cares? Like, I don't care. Like, wait. I want to know what they were frauding. What were they being in trouble for? What did they get?
He sold his company for like $11 million or $11 billion, and then the feds thought he had inflated the amount that his company was worth to make more, like Trump stuff. And I'm sure he did it, and I'm sure his good lawyers got him off because that's what billionaires do. And Neptune did what he did. Did
they have shitty kids?
Dolphins.
Are shitty kids gonna get the billions?
The water so fast that a spout created. I'm pretty sure that's how water spouts happen. Did he have shitty kids? I don't know. Look, I don't like it when anyone dies.
I want to know who gets the billions. You don't like it when anyone in a yacht dies. Is that what you just were gonna say?
I don't like it when anyone dies on a yacht. I hate when the yachts get destroyed. Yachts aren't bad. It's the people on yachts that are bad.
You don't think yachts are bad?
I think yachts are bad. I was trying to get around to it because they probably destroy the environment.
This is why I don't like cruises. I think that more
now don't like cruises.
Have you seen this new TV show? Of course, streamed somewhere. I don't really know which one it is. I'm not sure where I saw the commercial, but anyway, it's called Odyssey because Hollywood is so original, and it looks like it is a ER on a cruise ship. And so basically Hollywood is trying to convince the flyovers that the cruises that they are not on, obviously, because they're all fucking cruise fanatics, are full of hot people.
It's not true. It's not true.
I'll tell you, I don't see that show getting more than one season.
I want it to be realistic because the medical emergencies need to be some sort of diarrhea from
gout flare-ups,
the food, gout flare-ups, or COVID.
Cardiac arrest.
Original COVID.
Yeah, but I don't want any supermodels passing out, because on a treadmill for any reason.
No supermodels passing out on a treadmill. No billionaires, because billionaires ain't on your fucking shitty Carnival cruise. Okay, they're gonna be on their own cruise of death.
We lost Matthew Perry recently, and Donahue, by the way.
I know. Phil Donahue also killed by ketamine queen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Funny enough, had a big problem.
Who knew? At the
No,
end.
listen. Say what you want. Feel how you feel about Matthew Perry and his struggles. This is the most Hollywood way of dying in storyline that since MJ's passing with Propofol.
His
Because
from Grace.
this storyline included two random doctors who are their offices are open again, by the way, and they're they could be charged. His live-in assistant and this beautiful woman who is dubbed the ketamine queen because she sells liquid ketamine at a discount. I mean, I'm sure every gay in West Hollywood's butt puckered when they found out about that.
Well, they were like, "Oh no, our dealer, she's going to jail." Go to jail. Oh my god, we knew her.
I mean, isn't this just like wild though? It's like it's he's such a the character Chandler Bing is so beloved.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's hard for people to separate that, Matthew Perry was full on a drug addict during that show. Full on.
Drug addict. But he,
full on. And yeah, it just got interesting there, because you knew it was going to be, you don't just, I mean, it makes sense that that a person would do ketamine and just fall asleep and sink into his hot tub and drown. That's not like something that's, shocking by any means, that way of going out. But by all the means, the fucking doctors were like literally talking shit about Matthew Perry, being like, "Hey, how much money do you think this moron's going to spend?" Because they were charging him like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for ketamine.
Well, I mean, I have a couple of things. One, like,
he needs a gay friend. Like Matthew Perry needed a gay friend. Like he needed a little club queen. Like that's
he needed a little club. He needed a little club queen who could get him his ketamine in regular, appropriate doses. First of all, I gotta say, ketamine is a kind of a dumb drug, in my opinion. In the overuse of it, it has it's ruined the gay community's ability to socialize.
That's real. I mean, that's how realized I needed to stop was the cement shoes at the after hours.
It's just like, for someone who prides himself on their words and their flirtiness. It's pretty annoying when you try to put that into use and you realize that people are incapable of speaking.
Thing is you keep going after 4 glasses of wine and you still sound kind of KE after that.
as a son of Neptune, a Greek god and water sign, I do prefer my demons to be in liquid form. Like liquid ketamine.
Yeah, there you go.
Gotta meet ketamine queen.
I mean, they're saying that, like, what his last words were, like, give me a big one, and it's just fucking sad.
Those were his last words. Did he have people with him when he was? Did he have people with him?
I don't think he was.
That was his last text. He was shooting ketamine.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, no, he had well graduated from the cooked form. You know what I mean? Like he was like.
Cool. He was smoking it?
No, like, well, the dehydrated form, the powder form. Like he was well past the powdered form. He was like, he was like airline bottles. You know what I mean? He was like, hey, put this on the rocks.
That's just put in a little nose sprayer and bring it to a party like all of your friends.
So the DNC is in full effect.
Loving it.
Like, you know what? It's just crazy on how much better, like, why can't Republicans find people that are just as like savvy? Why are there literally no conservative people that are like savvy in the way of putting on a show. I mean, like are they going to be like pulling out Kid Rock when he's 78? Like,
Well,
is
the
he
thing is,
gonna?
but that's what they're throwing a hootenanny, and that is what a hootenanny is. It's messy and chaotic, and it's a WWE hootenanny.
That was the most interesting roll call I think that has
It was
ever happened
amazing.
at a DNC.
What? Okay.
They got the Lil
Lil
Jon.
Jon, who is a
Um,
proud Kamala supporter.
I mean, and they're just pulling out. I mean, they're pulling out like it's just that the Democrats have better celebrity status. They did not wheel out, but he's close. Bill Clinton came out puttering out little tummy first. And here's the thing. Here's what's not going to happen with Bill Clinton. He's never going to get that adorable old man narrative. You know, like they did for W. You know, when W, when he's chummying up with Michelle and whatnot and being endearing, like he can get that re-edit because he's kind of an adorable idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like Bill Clinton is
sure.
gonna turn into a creepy old man. Like his posture's already saying that. You know what I mean? He's like hunching from the shoulders down, his neck is low, and he's leading with his stomach. It's very, very, it's giving Mr. Burns from the Simpsons, if you will.
I think that's fair. What I liked about his appearance was he was like, I'm getting old, and
Oh yeah, I didn't hear his
almost
speech. What did he say?
he just kept he was talking about I actually thought it was a really good speech, and it did a couple of things well, but the best thing it did well because he kept talking about how that he was old and past his prime, and he talking about how Donald Trump was older than him. And I think that it was good because you kind of forget, like, you know, like this was all about age, like 6 weeks ago. It's crazy how fast everything has changed, you know. And
Bill should be like, if I'm shitting myself, you know, he's shitting himself, you know.
And Donald Trump is shitting himself in more ways than one. That's now. True. And yeah, I'm really I'm enjoying watching his collapse, and I think it will culminate. I have this good sense of feeling that it will culminate in a real.
It just feels weird. It's like it's a weird weekend at Bernie's situation now with Trump because like I mean, it seems, I don't know, he's lost his step. Did you see someone posted? I don't know. I think it was Fox News posted like a side by side of him and Vice President Harris, and they posted a picture of him with a fly on his face.
No. Oh, but that was Trump had a fly on his face?
Yeah.
That was the whole Pence thing way back in the day.
That was the side. Oh, do you think Pence is the only one that's going to end up with? You think he's the only pile of shit that's going to get a fucking fly on his face? Come on. Come on, listen. Fucking, there's no day that Donald Trump doesn't smell like McDonald's. You know what I mean? Flies are drawn to that shit. Can someone tell Oprah that she was a co-star in Color Purple? Does she only wear purple now? Is it because that wasn't reading as like a come together moment with me? That was a, hey, remember when you all didn't go see the movie I made after the play that I fucking produced after the movie I was in?
Wow. As a son of Neptune, a Greek god, purple is the color of kings and emperors. So maybe she just, was feeling her royal roots, or that it's also the color that you make when you blend red and blue. And
I wasn't
trying to bring people together. No, she was. Her speech was all about, I'm an independent woman, and you get a new president, and you get a new president, and you get a name is Kamala. That was her speech.
You know what happens when you lose weight as a result of a drug that no one really knows all that much about. You lose
Ketamine?
breath. You lose breath support. Is that how she did it? Let's talk about it.
Ketamine queen herself, everybody. Oprah
Oprah
Winfrey.
Winfrey. I mean, she's lost breath support. All of her I'm listening. Carol Burnett was doing it well longer and still hitting those notes. Um, and I just don't think that Oprah's doing it, you know?
The real question is, have you been swayed by the DNC's message of unity, hope, and let's be real, joy?
You know what? You know what I'm interested in seeing, or what I have been interested in seeing, was uh there's a little bit of hope from some of the comment section that it's like, oh, that's interesting. Look, I love to I'm like RuPaul
Mhm.
with the things. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I think the Democrats are doing it right. Like, I don't know what they could. I mean, look, the election is going to be chosen by 6 states. So, like, what it looks like to me is Kamala um is doing the do everything that Hillary, or don't do everything that Hillary did do. Like, go
Mhm.
to every place and go twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what I am disturbed about, because Donald Trump is already setting it up for when he loses, to how to paint this, uh, how to make Kamala illegitimate, being like uh there were no primaries. You know what I mean? There were no choice. And here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to just say about this, regardless of whether you feel blue or red or how you feel. Um, Kamala Harris was the vice president for 4 years. When they voted for him, they
Yeah.
voted for her. So, like, if Biden was to die today, she would be the president. You know what I mean? Like, so she's already there. So to sit here and be like, oh, the Democrats didn't have a choice. Yeah, they did. They made it. They made it. And who else?
Anyone could have run. People could have run. No one
Yeah.
ran. No one chose to run.
Yeah. And
So
here's
that
the
was
thing. And
why.
here's the thing. Did the DNC tell certain people to sit down? Yeah, good. Like, because Manchin tried to stand up and they were like, shut up, old man, sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
Which was right. And so, and by the looks of it, it's the right choice, looking at it from the blue bubble that we live in. Now, I hope that it's resonating, you know,
Yeah.
where
If
it
you have
needs
an
to
issue, take
resonate.
it up with Nancy Pelosi, because she is the person who made all of this happen. And I do believe it's the right choice, and I do believe it will be the winning choice. And I do believe that it shows this is, I mean, there is zero challenge. This is there's nothing in the Constitution that says that this can't be done. And this is how political power works, and this is how American political parties work. And so, sorry your butt hurt about it, little
I
Donnie, and I
think
hope you
that
don't get shot at your next outdoor rally.
Trump's befuddled. He doesn't know what to do. Like, I mean, you know what he wants to do. I mean, he wants to go full racist. That's what he wants to do. Let's
Oh,
just
it could happen.
um
The debate could be real racist.
I mean,
When he has
what
to look at her face and not say something derogatory that he feels in a moment of rage, it could be disgusting.
the fact that they have JD Vance going around and staying on message and doing the Republican talking points about, all the shit that they're saying that the Republicans can do, and he's the VP pick, and then the president pick, they're like, hey, go stay on message, and he can stay on message for 2 seconds, and then he's talking about being better looking than Kamala. So it's like, I look, Trump's losing it, and I think it's going to get just even worse for him as it gets closer. So it's really the Democrats to lose, like, at this point. I think, like, and Walz is doing well. Like, I did listen to his speech. I like him, but I like Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. So, like,
I think he's
when
great.
like I think that like
I know I'm a child of the sea, but I think Emmy's
Midwestern
great
people
too.
are better than coastal people.
Well, some of us would
As
disagree
a
with that.
Midwest, of course you would, but you're wrong, and that's why. Because here's the thing: we
They say
are
you're from the plains for a reason.
because we no. Here's the thing: Midwestern people are raised polite, and we're raised to learn how we know how to talk to people.
At which point were you raised polite or know how to talk to a person politely?
I'm not saying it was fucking instilled into me. I'm just
Okay,
saying
good.
that, like, I'm just saying that, like, I do in fact know how to talk as a result of being there. Because here's the thing: we have a lot to make up for being in rural America. It wasn't easy. Wasn't fucking easy. You and your goddamn yachts, Casey. Why don't you just
Look? Don't blame the yachts.
Casey, we've come to the end. That's the end of the show. Why don't you tell people where you can be found?
As Tony greatly informed you earlier, you can't find me anywhere.
She'll be at work.
I'll be at work.
You want us to know where she's at? She's at work.
Luckily, next week, my work takes place in a palace in England. So if you need to find me for next week, I'll be in a palace in England. And then the week after that, I'll be in Italy, not in a palace, in an Airbnb.
Watch out for water spouts, bitch. They're coming for the fucking rich. And I know that you're just a hanger on, but
fag walked up the water spout.
But hanger-ons are collateral damage. So if you go down with a billionaire and a water spout, it's gonna be like billionaire and some guy.
Billionaire and faggot. American faggot.
Yeah, because you know they're gonna find you with your fucking wrist all limp.
I died doing what I love, being a faggot. On a yacht.
Is that it? Did you say your things?
And I'm a child of Neptune. You can find this child of Neptune on Instagram or whatever. Casey Lie. You know how to find it. You know how to find me, baby. And you can Venmo me, Casey-Lay.
Why? You've worked 100 hours. Why do you need any money? At this point, you should be fucking independently wealthy.
You would think, but life gets more expensive if you make more money.
Oh, you just smoke more vapes?
I don't vape anymore. I haven't vaped in a week.
Oh, look at that. Well, I don't give you any kudos until it's 30 days. So
you don't ever give me any kudos.
That's right. Y'all, if you like me, which you should, because I do everything. I am Tony Soto Productions as a cross-dresser on Instagram. So find out where I'm cross-dressing. And then I'm the Tony Soto Show on Instagram and TikTok. I don't think I have any gigs coming up. I might. You
didn't look at anything. There's a wall. There's a blank wall.
My calendar is right over here on the wall.
Well, for effect, it didn't work.
For effect, y'all listen. Thank you for tuning in.
We're making a TV show here. We're making a YouTube show here. Just make it grander. Give me a visual. I have a stinking ship to address every once in a while.
Goodbye. All right, we did.